Hey, what's going on, guys? Midnight7B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2000. This is episode number 6 today at Bristol. Oh boy. Last race at Darlington did not go exactly as the plan now, did it? In terms of parts, when we get to there for a second, in terms of part conditions, we have no part condition. They're all 50 across the board. And it's going to be like that for yet another race because everything else is still being repaired. And honestly, I really don't want to build anything right now because I do want to get invested on the engine that's going to be coming in 2 weeks. That and make sure we get the tire wear upgrade for the R&D. That's confirmed. That's what we're going to do next. We're doing tire wear, and then we're going to do tire grip. That's exactly what we're going to be doing, like, as the R&D path going forward. Engine efficiency, honestly, can eat crow. Because we're all going to be pitting only once anyway, and pretty much at this point, it'd be best off if we just do, one stop probably at halfway point during the race anyway. We're not going to be winning any races anytime soon, I'm afraid. That's just the way it has to be. But, of course, with the game kind of saying, yeah, how funny... How would that be if we had all the big guys that normally finish in the back finish in the front? Yeah. This breaks my heart in two ways. One, we're now 40th in the standings, basically only a few points ahead of the next full-time driver, and last place of the full-time driver is also my man Bobby Hamilton. Sledge, please buff him. But that's about it with that. And that's not all. We have gotten special permissions from Sledge, because he released the templates publicly released those templates for NASCAR Thunder 2000 on his Twitter page, and I had a YouTuber and friend of mine, Charlie Fibrosis, who made a paint scheme for us for the next, or at least the next 4 races anyway, until either A, we get new sponsors, or B, we get the places, sponsors in different places and whatnot. He was kind enough to make a paint scheme for us. He made a tutorial video of how to actually import schemes as well. I mean, he's been such a huge help with this as well. So I'm gotta give a shout out to my man, Charlie Fibrosis, as well. So here is the new paint scheme for the next 4 races at least for our Craftsman Delphi Chevrolet. And we have presenting the brand new Craftsman Delphi Chevrolet. Like I said, I can't thank Charlie Fibrosis enough for painting this paint scheme for us. And of course, Sledge for releasing the templates out there. I mean, this looks incredible here. We even got Oakwood Homes on like the C-pillar as well, because that's one of our team sponsors. You can actually also see pretty closely here the APR logo, the Andy Petrie Racing logo on both the taillight and the headlight as well, with our own little custom number font in a way. It's amazing looking. So good. You've even got my name on there on the roof rails as well as my channel logo. You can barely see it there. Of course, we even got the Sears and Craftsman on the hood as well. I wanted to do a Jerry Nadeau-like paint scheme, or at least just another, like a knockoff of Jerry Nadeau's car, and I have to say, Jerry's a cool guy. That's why I wanted to go make this paint scheme. I always loved this UAW Delphi paint scheme, and I'm glad I'm able to run it here with the Craftsman Delphi car for at least a few more races anyway. I should probably make my own paint scheme as well at some point as well, probably within, like, the, I would say, like, for the next 4 races or whatnot, because the sponsorship deals are going to end pretty soon. So you're going to see me edit the paint scheme probably every now and then as well, about how to make this thing at least either different or something else. Who knows? I don't know what the sponsorship's going to be like for the next afterwards as well. Just thought I'd get to give this a nice little show before we actually destroy this thing in Bristol, because that's pretty much what's probably going to happen. It's probably going to get destroyed at Bristol. Speaking of Bristol, just want to make sure, though, before we leave, because it's been like a hot minute before I had to apply this paint scheme already. Yeah, it's going to... Well, there really is nothing. We're 50-50 across the board. Oh, boy, it's Bristol, baby. Let's see what we can do. Alright, I have a feeling where I feel like I can get a good qualifying lap. Good qualifying lap here, so we can have a little brush for wall for good luck anyway. Thank you, courtesy of the AI. I made this thing extremely loose, and it's tight as hell still, no matter what. I'll even show you the setup as well. I did the exact opposite of what Radman did, which was make the downforce as high as possible on the front, but low as possible on the rear. I need the front downforce here. There's no about it, especially since we're 50 across the board. This is like a 3 and 4, as long as we don't get too loose there.
All that matters is we're in the show.
All right, 27th. It could have been worse. Pole time was actually about 4/10 off. One last change. No. I think I'm going to get away with 144. Now, on to the main event.
Welcome, everyone, to Bristol, Tennessee for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Food City 500, right here on MRN. Barney, this place has been referred to as the world's fastest half-mile oval. Add 43 cars to that, and you've got a recipe for some exciting racing.
Yeah, Joe, a lot of these teams don't like coming here too much. There isn't a whole lot of room out there, which usually leads to a week of work in the body shop. There probably won't be a single car at the end that doesn't have at least a scratch or two. Some going to be much worse than that.
Bobby Labonte comes to the track with the hopes of maintaining his top 5 points position.
Oh, yeah, and all these guys in the top 5 are fighting hard week in and week out to gain as many points as possible. It's harder to pick up spots once you're into the top 5.
Jeff Burton is showing the importance of consistency this year.
Well, points, points, points. Wins are great when they come, but top 10 finishes week after week are what build your points. Heck, you could win the championship on top 10s alone if you're consistent.
The Sears Craftsman car looks to turn his luck around in this race.
And trust me, it hasn't been for the lack of effort. Those guys have been working hard all season. Maybe they can right the ship with a good finish here.
Start your engines.
Already said it best. We need to have our luck turned around here, especially with hopefully with a brand new paint scheme. So it's a Joe Gibbs Racing, all Go Joe Gibbs Racing front row, and we got Derek Cope and Wally Dallin back in row 2. A very interesting row 2 indeed. But we don't care about that. We're 27th, and away we go here at Bristol Motor Speedway. I have no idea how this is going to react in traffic. We got last episode's winner, Ward Butler, alongside. He has better. Not, oh boy. We kind of need to be single file here. Honest to goodness. It's all going to be about hopefully defending whatever we can. I mean, thankfully, Scott Pruitt is behind us, so it'll be a good judgmental to see if we're going to be fast or slow here. It's all about just trying to defend. It's defend, defend. We can't attack at all. I don't know how. I don't know if I can trust how. This. Oh, okay, maybe we can attack a little bit. Nah, never mind. That's the apron. I mean, I made it loose to set up, of course. Oh, I didn't even show you the setup. My bad. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's all going to be about that defending, baby. Defending. We can easily defend here compared to Darlington anyway, because there's not as much room to run. So we're probably going to be stacking up everybody again as the leaders are completely gone. Yeah, it's going to be all about just trying to defend his bottom line, trying not to let anyone go by so easily. I don't think we're going to be gaining a single spot back, especially if we let one person go by. Car feels fine. I just got to anticipate whether or not it's going to get very tight, which I'm sure it will. Let's just see how it goes. Well, that's not great to see. Oh boy, to see Scott Pruitt like basically right in front of us now. No. Again, it just dies after like 10 laps. It's just not great, especially since, well, we got Rusty Wallace. At least he's a fast guy, as well as Jeff Gordon and Mark Martin. Oh boy, yeah, they're just making mincemeat of us now. Oh boy, Sadler as well. Well, we held on to this spot for a good long time, so at least that's something at least. I don't expect us to be anywhere near anybody. I guess at this point it's just to try not to finish last, try to get 40th. As the car just keeps falling off. I mean, this is the longest I ever been with this. If anything, I'm probably gonna have to raise the tire pressures. Try to have less tire wear, because apparently that does affect the tire wear. So I definitely want to change that, as the leaders are already behind this lead pack. Stewart and I think Labonte are already behind us. They pulled away from me. Oh, a little off the pace. It's every week we say the exact same thing. As we have at this point, we don't have to let Stacy Compton go by. We're not letting that happen though. Hey, look out! Listen, I didn't choose to drive like this. I have to do it though. Oh, I can only be the Philadelphia Secretary of Defense. Sorry, Pennsylvania Secretary of Defense for so long. I can only do it for so long. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it for 125 laps, blocking both lanes. Especially since we got Labonte and Stewart. They both got, you know, pretty close to us already. So it looks like we're not going to be able to do 125 laps. Obviously. Yeah, there goes Andretti. I'm trying, guys. You can tell by the way that I'm trying to get these car setups for you or whatnot. At least I'm not dying loose every second of every race anyway. So there goes that. I hope that's Kenny Wallace. That's actually first spot. And oh wait, not first spot. Like an actual. Oh, like on the lead lap. That'd be awesome. If that's the case. Damn, Kenny Wallace is having a really bad day. And we got Chad Little as well. Does that mean is that Darrell Waltrip like legitimately in third then? No, it's fucking Chad Little. Remember when we were racing against Chad Little for points? Yeah, good times. Oh, fishtailing. Kenny, I'm sorry. I know we're teammates, but we're both tanking this race. Fuck, there goes that. Yeah, there goes that. Yeah, we're last. We're about to be pretty much last at this point. I don't even know who's 43rd. Probably Darrell. No, it's Todd Bodine. I didn't even know. I didn't even realize there was a 46 in this event. So the other Haas Carter car is. Oh, there's Ken Schrader's fishtail, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, Andy is not going to be very happy with us. I don't think. I think at this point we might have to let our teammate go by because, well, let's face it, we lost the sponsorship goal for this race. Right front's wearing down at lap 27. That's not great. Yeah, there they go. There might be a little bit of a conference meeting between me, Kenny, and Andy once this is all over. Especially since now I'm just basically fighting Todd Bodine for last place. Fuel tank's already less than halfway empty, and we're only on lap 30. Not great for us, to be honest. Here's why. Thankfully, we don't have to go the entire race distance. I'm kind of like, oh, hello, Johnny. I'm kind of relying on not making all the way to the end, of course. We're hoping the leaders lap us like 5 times. Or that's what we're kind of hoping for anyway. We're about to get lapped by Wally Dahl back. It's a mess. I love our situation. And there's the other Haas Carter car of Jimmy Spencer as well. Just parking the bus on the inside for one spot, essentially. Probably should have just done that from the very beginning if I just had consistency holding down the bottom, but now I have an idea of what speed I need to go to in the long run of this car. I don't even know if our times are like that bad, but even though I say that, we're still running dead last. No, alright, we're second off the pace. Oh! A mistake by Johnny Benson, but it doesn't throw out the caution. I do wonder, though, if the Ward Burton glitch happens to be in this game as well. I doubt it very highly. I doubt very highly that the Ward Burton glitch is going to be a thing in this game, where our Lord and Savior Ward Burton will come down pit road in Thunder Road 4, and when he does, sometimes he brings out the caution when he leaves the pit road. I don't think it's in this game, but I know it's in Thunder Road 4, and I'm kind of hoping for it. Because we're about to fall yet another lap down, but I'm okay with that. I hope we do. Actually hope we fall another lap down, because we're not going to be able to make it on fuel on our last stop anyway. We need to be about 5 laps down. We're not going to make it on fuel. Oh god, no, we let the bottom go. No, Todd, we can talk about this. We can talk about this, Todd. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, there goes that now. At least Bobby's having a better day than I am. Well, as if it wasn't humiliating enough, we got Scott Pruitt ready to lap ourselves anyway. Todd Lydine's long gone. Oh, Darrell Waltrip appears to be not having a great day. We're going to lap with Brett Lydiane. Yep. Everything's peachy. I really can't wait to start building engines and actually start being somewhat competitive anyway. At least on straight line speed. Tire wear, we definitely need to, we definitely need money. For, like, once we get through Texas, thankfully, hopefully it might be a little easier. It's easy in Thunder 4 compared, but I don't know how it is in Thunder 3. Thankfully, we got some stuff being repaired at least, and hopefully it won't be like 50 across the board. But we're the only car 2 laps down at the moment. Chad Little is running in 4th. I don't see any damage marks on the car, even though you can see on the little HUD on the top left, there is damage. I think I might be able to start seeing some damage anyway. At this point, I don't even know. we're trying as best we can with like the setups that we do, because I feel like either way, we're gonna be we're not gonna be doing anything correctly at all. We can try to set the gear ratio up to where we can have somewhat competitive speeds, but if we do, we're gonna be falling off the face of the earth and fuel economy wise. So what about the tire wear and all that? Well, that's gonna be on our list. That's literally the next upgrade. Unfortunately, when you have a setup that's like heavily focused on tire wear, you know, you're still going to be basically last all around because your grip stat's not great either. It's all 50. It's the lowest it can go. I mean, we got people coming down pit road. But, I mean, this could at least test out my theory if the Warburton glitch is still in effect for this game. I doubt it very highly. I haven't played Thunder 03 in like God knows how long in a career, really. So I'm learning things the hard way, essentially.
Come on now, you gotta kick it up a notch.
Yeah, there is already word burnt out, so that's already my theory has already been busted. Yeah, we have to come on in. We're out of gas.
We're off the pace. Everything okay?
We have no time to adjust anything, so hopefully this will be it. Alright, so there is damage after all. Okay. Might as well repair the damage anyway. $18.3. Well, what can we do? I'm gonna have to see like after we get the R&D stuff. Whoa! We're good. We're good. That was almost a disaster. Oh my gosh. So that's Kenny Irwin. He's the race leader right now. And we're 3 laps down, just like Todd. But man, I don't even know where Todd Bodine is. Yeah, this is just so demoralizing. Honest to goodness, there's literally nothing we can do. Oh, yeah, you see that 46 car behind me? He's about to put me another lap down. Just want to point that out. Let's see the leaderboard once more, real quick. Yeah, so he's ready to put us a lap down. So essentially we're a lap down from the entire field plus. You see, I could pull a real Radman and just basically cause cautions for no reason. But what's the point? I mean, what's the point? If I'm going to lose at a game, I'm going to lose in honor. Whoa, boy! And not be so dumb anyway. That's on my list, though. Not being dumb is on my list. Derek Cope is somehow leading this race. I don't know how, but Derek Cope is leading this race. And Bobby Hamilton's 17, so he's definitely going to pass us in points. Big sad. He's leading by 2.5 seconds. Derek Cope could potentially get his 3rd Cup Series win for a part-time ride. Whatever that car is. Fucking incredible. That's all I have to say about that. That is incredible. Oh. Don't mind me, just doing team orders right now. I mean, Kenny is kind of hosed, but for us, though, we might as well be a team player for front row, Joe. Wait, leaders are heading down pit road? So is that Derek just being able to go 75 laps and that's it on a tank of gas? Is that really true, or...? Yeah, because now it's Labonte in the lead, followed by Earnhardt. Yeah, so is this really like a two-stop race or something, or? No, that can't be true, right? Kenny. I mean, I get it. Andy Petrie's kind of annoyed with us already, but come on, man. You're beating a dead horse over here. Well, make that 4 laps down that we are now. Well, 1 more lap down, and we're going to make it on fuel. I did not mean for that. I just lost it off of 2. That's my fault there. I just lost it off of 2. Man, I just ruined this race for everybody else, didn't I? Yeah. Skill issue. Not a good way to debut this paint scheme. I'm sure Blake's gonna be I'm sure Charlie Fibrosis is gonna be really pissed off at me here. I just casually go to the apron. Well, we might as well come down pit road anyway. What am I gonna do? Just keep struggling with what we have? Okay, we're on the left-hand side. Third. I'm seeing double, literally, because I know it's Darrell Waltrip and Top 09 have the exact same livery. Oh, seeing double. And there they go, off into the sunset. Meanwhile, little old me, back to where we are. See, the teasing thing is we can somewhat keep up with them, too, for like a lap or 2. Like, that's 16-0. I feel pretty proud of. Oh, look at this. We're gonna start being able to make gains now because, you know, we have fresh tires. Oh, imagine if this was for a spot. That'd be great. I would feel pretty proud if we could make 1 overtake. We made. Oh my gosh! Why? What happened?
This was an exciting last lap, wasn't it?
Yeah, watching that last lap, I thought we were going to have a photo finish. That was close.
The Sears Craftsman car didn't have much of a race.
Well, he gave it all he had.
Shut the
and that's all
fuck
you
up,
can ask
Joe.
of any driver.
This is Joe Moore for Barney Hall saying thanks for joining us for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race. So long. We'll see you next week at the Texas Motor Speedway.
Not great, wasn't it? Yeah, the fundings weren't very good for us. Apparently there were 34 lead changes. So this is a surprise to some. Of course, it's Stacy Compton that gets his first career win at Bristol. Oh my goodness, honest to goodness, that is crazy. Why is it that every time you DNF, like the most random people, no offense to Stacy at all, the most random stuff that always happens, especially when they're like 1 or 2 laps down, how did I catch back up? That's what I want to know about the algorithm, like when you DNF. I really wonder what happens. I mean, it's the same thing at Thunder 04 as well, but as for us, though, we had a terrible day. Another terrible day. I didn't realize the whole field checked up that well, and I just kept plowing right into him. That's on me. So it's not me for having any lack of awareness, but this guy, Stacy Compton, has a lot of awareness, and gets himself a trophy. So we have the race results here. It just goes from bad to worse for us, it seems, for like the random drivers being in the front or whatnot that just happen to be there. Stacy Compton is a NASCAR Cup Series winner at Bristol. I think he's our first rookie winner because he didn't even lead a lap. So why did he even win this race? If anything, give the win to Wally Dallenbach. At least he had a win. I'm sorry, at least he had a lap, and somehow Derek Cope came from a lap down and ended up right where he started in 3rd place. Jeremy Mayfield, 4th place. Sterling Marlin, 5th place. Kyle Petty, 6th. Bill Elliott, 7th. Brett Bodine, 8th. Mark Martin, 9th. And Rick Mast in 10th place. Scott Pruitt being 11th doesn't help. Kenny at least got a good comeback out into 16th, and Joe Nemechek finishes 12th. As for us, Kenny Irwin Jr. blew up in front of me. I happened to take a look. And somehow he finishes on the lead lap. What a troll. As for us, though, of course... oh, come on, Bobby. You were doing fine in, like, 17th. How are you back in 38th? Not a good look for the debut of our brand new scheme. This stinks. I'm not gonna lie. This kind of stinks. I mean, we're still somehow ahead of Bobby Hamilton in points. We're about 100 points back from fucking Chad Little. Because the fucking random stuff from the DNFs that we've been having, this is our second DNF in a row, just messes everything up. Stacy Compton is now somehow a NASCAR Cup Series winner from Hurt, Virginia. 11 starts total, 1 win at Bristol. Oh my goodness. Our R&D comes next episode, after next episode. Excuse me, after next episode. At least our stuff's here. I don't think I want to overhaul anything, really. No, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. I don't think. Yeah, not really. No, I mean, if anything, we would just repair this. So, yeah, we'll just have to do some repair work, it seems, for next episode. And, I just hope Texas will be okay. I mean, Texas is an easy track according to Thunder 04. I just hope it's the same way as Thunder 03. So, at least this episode gives you the brand new paint scheme reveal, at least. So, I guess that's something. I don't know what happened. I mean, after that checkup in front of me, I just kept going. I don't know why I kept going. I didn't even know like what was going on until it was too late. And then I just says, "Oh, you have wrecked your car." I'm not gonna lie, it is demoralizing, but that's just a struggle. That's just a struggle being an expansion team or whatnot. I mean, we're probably gonna have a meeting with Andy Petrie after Talladega to see what we can do, because this is just not working out so far. Anyway, I hope you all like the brand new paint scheme. You got to give Sledge and Charlie Fibrosis some love for all their hard work to make this car even look possible. This car looks so sexy with these templates or whatnot. It looks amazing. So you got to give those guys some love. And as always, we'll see you in the next one where we go to Texas. I'm going into enemy territory because I'm from Philly. So we're going into enemy territory next episode. See you all next time.